Alright, back at it again with Shin's route. So, yeah, try to speed through all this as fast as I can so I can get to the meat and potatoes of this. Pothos. Cherry blossom. Do we actually have to interact with everything to progress? Pothos. Yeah. Something over here still? That's pothos. Cherry blossom. Monstera. I can't tell if the Monstera dialogue is supposed to be like the air spider. Shit. Oh. Fuck. No, not that one. I'm doing my best here. I'll go with the cherry blossom like I did last time. Or the first time, I mean. Should probably save after this part. Save mode should be on when I record. See, I don't remember my choices here. So there's it's nice. Again, I don't remember which choices lead to where. By the way, Via. Yeah? Have you read the book I lent you yet? You mean that one? Yeah. The book about how local culture developed in the dishes from 100 years ago. You specifically asked me to lend it to you. Shoot. I only used that book to wait on my instant noodles. I've been too busy to read anything besides the food photos. Well, it brings up some interesting perspectives about international politics. International political changes at the time, and I was hoping to discuss them with you. It's been a while. You've read it all by now, right? I'm getting through it. I'm a bit of a slow reader. Oh, I guess I must have been wrong when I passed by and saw that book weighing down the chef new braised beef noodles. My mistake. Sorry about that. He totally noticed. I swear I'll be done with it immediately. Just hold on. It's rare for Shin to share his books with me. I feel so guilty. I definitely have to finish it. You really do read every day, Shin. Don't you have a specific genre you like most? You just asked me for a book recommendation. Blah blah, fuck. I need to calm down. You just asked me for a book recommendation out of nowhere last time. You never even asked what I liked first. Leaving finance and accounting aside, most of my reading consists of fiction and philosophy. I tend to prefer things that explore the condition of existence and reveal the dark side of people. Feels like you talk about the nature of people and darkness a lot. Are you actually into that kind of stuff? That's just how I see the world. That's just the nature of life. Selfish, greed, Cowardice. That's all built in. I just enjoy reading things that explore or expose that darker side, because that's what's close to reality. That sounds pretty heavy. No two people can truly understand each other. Everyone carries their own bias. And when those biases take over, we judge others only through our experiences. That kind of communication just ends up hurting people. That's essentially just being self-centered. But if we don't communicate, the misunderstandings will just keep piling up. You have a point. But if that's really the case, I'd rather not communicate. If someone only cares about themselves and refuses to understand me, why should I bend over backwards for them? I got the right to be selfish too. If you've lived through what I have, maybe you'd understand. Shin? Forget it. Don't rush to judge me based on a couple of things I've said. That would make you another shallow person. Anyway, finish the book. Hardcovers do more than just weigh down your cup noodles. Ugh. Honestly, sometimes I can't tell if you're actually simple or just acting. I'm not interested in travel shows, so I'm out. I prefer learning from paper. You should try reading more too, Via. I've got plenty of books waiting for you. For a moment there, Shin actually looked kind of sad. I can't believe there's going to be more Shin character development more than Via. That's the craziest part of this game. Like, we're just getting crumbs off of Via's character, and I guess Via is. I don't want to call him the classic self-insert MC because he feels like an interesting person, but some choices and some of the choices the devs and Via makes in this game, they make me question what's up. Hey Shin, you're gonna kick me out your room when you were looking for your glasses. That sounds correct from Shin's room. Is there anything new in this one? Duly noted. I seriously forgot if... So he grabs... Didn't he grab his ass and fucking kick him out? So I don't remember what happened. No. Not this one tonight. Fuck, excuse me. I guess we're forced to see either Kyle or Mick jerking it. Yeah. Interesting. Yep. Yeah. I'm still thinking about like that one option at the very beginning of the game. I thought Mick knew Shin would be here or something like that. I'm guessing it's where it only unlocks when we beat the whole game. We'll like go through all of them, all the characters. Maybe. I think after this there should be a scene with Shin, I think. Because I think last time on Kyle's route, we returned the jerseys to him. That should be clean now. Mick said he already handed his over to Kyle. Maybe I'll ask if I should take Shin's to Kyle. Shin, you there? Oh, it's you. What's up? Another arm wrestling match? You really can't get enough of that, huh? I'm bringing the wash jerseys back to Kyle, and I thought I'd ask if you want me to bring yours too. Oh, that. Come on in. I'll grab it. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. These are all washed. I've just been too busy to hand them to Kyle myself. Got it. Leave it to me. I'm just about to head out with the clothes. Oh wait, it's not Shin talking, it's Via. I'm just about to head out with the clothes, Shin calls out to me. Wait. You're the one who left those flyers at my door, right? Busted, huh? Who else would come up with something like that? Has to be you. Not entirely me. Carol gave me a hint. Tuh, of course she did. Figures. Didn't expect him to call me out like that, but I've got a bad feeling about this. Despite being a total herbivore, Shin scans me up and down like a predator sizing up prey. You know, nothing comes in life for free. Helping Kyle and doing you a favor are two different things. Huh? Wait, what? But things turned out fine, right? Everyone's happy? Happy? Not exactly for me, is it? I was used by you, after all. Did I really? Something feels off about here. Still, if you want me to let it go, there's always a way. A way? Damn. Does Shin fuck us? Didn't think you were into this kind of thing. Did I save before this? It's whatever, honestly. I should have, though. Do a little skipperoonie. Now I have to do laundry again. What? When did you put that on? In between? Put that on in between. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I'm trying to think. Okay, there was that scene with Kyle with when we did the dirty, and then this scene with Shin when we did the. Is there a thing with Mick after the game? Do we? Oh wait, was that the one where we're pinned on top of him? I don't remember. My memory's hazy. Didn't I tell you not to get them dirty? You're the one who got them dirty, though. Anyway, you can just watch them again. But seriously, you were pretty hot just now. That's rich, considering the ridiculously inappropriate request you came up with. I've been wanting to see you like this ever since you were playing baseball. And besides, you agreed to this yourself. I only agreed to let you look. Wait, you weren't watching me the whole time before? Yeah, is that a problem? All day at work, I see suits and shorts. It's normal to want to look at something different sometimes, right? Well, that's fair. It feels like he's smooth talked his way out of every single thing I brought up. Look, I admit I went a bit too far. How about this? Let's say I owe you one. Just come to me with any problem, and I'll help you out free of charge. Oh. You said that. Okay. From what I know of Shin, he wouldn't usually do this. Especially not owing someone a favor. Damn, I'm trying to see, what is that? Fuck, I'm trying to look at the achievement thing. Shit. Why is Shin in a suit jacket? Yeah, right? Isn't today supposed to be a day off? You hit the nail on the head, my dear friend. The miserable corporate slave needs to work overtime and socialize with clients today. So you're suffering this much too? That does make me feel a bit better. But it's right before a typhoon hits. Seriously? The company pays me to move forward, so how can I possibly back out, right? Time to go. I'm heading out now. Take care on the way. Okay. This is still something new? Question mark? Tycoon prep done? Oh, right. Mick doesn't help us with Tycoon prep. I forgot what happens with Kyle in Kyle's route, even though he just did his route. Ugh. Bathroom. Footsteps? At this hour? Is that Shin? Let me just save real quick. What's going on? Please don't skip. Yep, that's... Go out drinking with clients. Is that... was... Oh, okay. The smell of alcohol is everywhere on him. Yeah, you're here. Shin, are you okay? I'm fine. Fine? No way. He's super drunk. Hey, let me help you. Just wait a sec. No, I'm perfectly fine. Hey, hold up. Your horn's stuck in the door. After I stopped Shin from crashing his horn into the door again, I hurriedly dragged him into the room. Oh. Okay. Okay. I hope we didn't take advantage of him. I hope not. I mean, I'm not an accountant and I've never worked in an office, but is it common to be this wasted just from client visits and after hours networking? Could something be going on? Which is why he... Maybe I should just wait and see. He'll probably tell me when he's ready. Oh, that's... Okay. Oh shit. Why did the dialogue skip like that? Okay, let me check my recording. I'm only 20 minutes in. This is basically almost the... I shouldn't say that. Almost the end of the game. Okay. Nice. No work, no late night emergency calls. Huge bed, in-room hot spring. This is how it should be. Shin quickly strips off his coat, slips into the room slippers, drops his luggage in place, and flops onto the bed, all in one smooth, efficient flow without a wasted movement. I'll take the inner side. No objections, right, Via? You already got under the covers. Perfect. Mutual agreement, then. Can you hand me my book? Ugh, you're impossible. Here. While I'm checking out all the details of the hotel room, Shin is tucked away in bed, focused on his book. Shin, are you planning to stay in the room the whole time? Yeah. To soothe my soul that's been mercilessly crushed by capitalism, my plan has only 2 words: doing nothing. Unless you've got something else in mind. Maybe something special you want to do with me? Special? Shin sits up and stares straight at me. I avoid making eye contact, but inside, I feel a little stirred and excited. I swallow hard, trying to push back the wild fantasies rushing through my head. Yet I also feel that if I gave in just now, it would be giving him far too much satisfaction. I don't really have any special in mind. Maybe we could just walk around outside. There's a centuries-old historic site in this area. It's pretty famous. I want to grab some photos while the light's still good. Bro wanted to fuck in the resort room. Fine, I'm going to. Huh? Shin gets out of bed, pats down his pants, tugs at his shirt, and smooths out his pockets. For some reason, the moves he usually does so casually feel stiff and awkward today. Just feel like it. Or am I interrupting Via's fun time? No, not really. Is this guy pouting? So, I guess that means I'm clear to go with you. Get ready and let's head out. But the trail's kind of far from the hotel. If we go now, then how about dinner? Oh, you don't have to worry about it. Shin grabs the room phone and efficiently dials a few numbers. Hello, room service? I need a shuttle within the park. About 5 minutes from now, yes. And upgrade my pillow and duvet later. Then schedule shoe cleaning for 2 people. I'll pay by card, thanks. We'll take the shuttle to the historic site, then walk back to the hotel. That way we won't be late. But that sounds kind of expensive. The bedding and shoes and all that? Relax. We're already in a place like this. If you keep holding back, you're not going to enjoy anything. Shin clears his throat softly and turns his head toward the window. This is a special treat, Via. Oh. We ride the park shuttle to the ruins, then get out together to explore the sites nearby. It's an ancient post station, now swallowed by overgrown plants. The stone walls are covered with traces of age. According to Shin, there used to be an ancient trade route here. Now, only a lone building and few embedded tiles remain. On our way back, we spot a wooden pavilion by the creek inside the resort, so we pull over for a quick rest. The scenery along the way is surprisingly nice, and the path is easy to walk. It looks like they keep it properly maintained. Shit, I'm getting text messages. Oh. I didn't expect that. Taking a walk outside like this once in a while is actually quite good. It really is a luxury hotel. Even the forest is so high-end. Shin leans his whole body against the back of the chair, looks up, and lets out a long sigh. Oh, turns out going with you is the right choice, Via. Shin isn't wearing a tie right now. Against his black shirt, his white fur seems to be glowing silver, and I find myself totally captivated. So, is there still going to be that special something? I only realize what I just said after it slips out. Shin's eyes initially go wide with a surprise, followed with a teasing, mischievous smile. Oh, you care about that more than I thought. Don't tell me you want to do it right here. You're so greedy. No, not at all. I'm just thinking. 2 people, total privacy, deep in the mountains. So, I guess that means it's fine no matter how loud I get, right? I turn my head when I hear a noise, and Shin is suddenly right behind me. Shit. Excuse me. He's so close, our faces are nearly touching. I can feel the heat radiating from his nose, and I see my own flushed red face reflected in his glasses. You seriously need to work on controlling your expressions, Via. But I'm not opposed to it. Shin's fingers brush my thigh, stomach, and chest, finally stopping at my neck. It's up to you. Those words make my lower abdomen tingle. Anyway, time's up. We gotta head back. What's wrong? If we don't move now, we're gonna be late. I look away from Shin's triumphant little grin and can't help letting out a sigh. It's my own fault. I've grown to care way too much about him without even noticing. It's my own fault. After freshening up a bit back in the room, everyone meets punctually at the restaurant entrance, and we all have dinner together. The resort is really is first class. We've seen this before? I wonder if the path will split here as well. Let me double check this. What's that? Maybe another choice there. I wonder where else the thing will diverge. Watering. Ah, the ledger. I've been so busy lately, I haven't had a chance to organize the books. If I don't fix these bills soon, they're going to overflow. Welcome in. Oh, it's you, Shin. Isn't that a bit of a sharp change in tone? I came in through the front door, you know. I'm just relieved. Girl's house has been absolutely crazy busy these past few days. Oh, really? Where are those so-called blood is thicker than water buddy of yours? Did they leave you to clean up the mess? Kyle's out on a delivery and mixing the tool room sorting stuff. Lately, Shin just has to throw shade whenever he sees anyone busy. He was really mad the last time Kyle told him not to bother helping. Yeah, oh. Speaking of which, are you back so early today, Shin? Had an off-site meeting. My boss told me to clock out when it was done. Good thing those clients didn't hesitate too long after seeing my brilliant proposal. If we let them have their way and call the shots, the company won't see any profit. Why does he make it sound like he's negotiating with bandits? Well, you should go get some rest, Shin. I still have to finish the accounting. Do we still have that favor from Shin? Hold on. Isn't this number kind of off? Of course it looks off. If you keep going with these figures, you'll ruin the whole sequence. Wait, you were watching? Here, this, and this needs to be moved up here. I really did mess it up. Who knows how many mistakes are hiding in this ledger. Everything gets screwed up when I'm this busy. Give me the ledger. Really? Thanks, Shin. Don't get too excited. I'm only here to look. Fixing it is your job. Aren't you supposed to water the plants? Or do you want to waste time standing here trying to figure out how badly this ledger messed up? I'll go water the plants. No time to worry about the ledger. I should finish watering first. Am we gonna have to do a meeting game? Okay. Fuck. Slightly overflowed it. Monstera? She looks so focused. Like there's a layer of glass separating him from the world. So this is what he looks like when he works? How's it going? Is everything okay so far? So this is what a chef feels like when you see someone ruin instant noodles. Fascinating. Alright, I'm watering the plants now. I'm done. I've circled the parts where the purchases and sales are messed up. You can check them later. Thanks, Shin. That helps a ton. No need to flatter me. A small shop ledger like this is basically casual reading. Your handwriting is quite neat. It's easy to read. Wait. Did he just compliment me? That's all for me here, right? I'm heading back to my room. I'm ordering delivering for dinner myself. Oh, I didn't finish what I was saying. Your handwriting is indeed neat. It's a good thing, because it makes all your errors super obvious. Next time, just don't get anything wrong, and it'll be perfect. I can't believe he actually checked everything for me and even made correction notes. His bark is worse than his bite. Kyle's getting bubble tea right now. I think let's order one for Shin too. Maybe Shin was genuinely worried about me that day. Getting kicked out by Carol, then being told by Kyle not to bother helping. He must have felt pretty awful back then. Nah, if Shin heard me say that, he'd just say, I'm not interested in stooping to your level, right? But if he could just be a little more honest, maybe he could express his unhappiness. It has to be kind of isolating to always be misinterpreted, doesn't it? That's true. But throughout the others' routes, he's always talking about being mislabeled. How everyone's always assuming what he's like. Let's see. Okay. Shin, or not Shin, Carol's coming home. Imagine Shin's climax just fucking breaks me worse than the other two. That'd be hilarious. Naturally, my bookkeeping was a total mess at first. Shin was the one who helped me out. Otherwise, these ledgers wouldn't be so complete. That's something? I can't believe that kid actually offered to help. It seems you matter quite a bit to him. It's not that dramatic. Honestly, sometimes I have no idea what Shin is thinking. I can't tell if he's being truthful or not. You're overthinking it, Via. Am I? I've watched him grow up. I know what makes him tick. If he's interested in something, he might not get involved, but if he's not interested, he absolutely won't touch it. For him to get involved like this, first time ever. You're something else, kid. I have no clue what you two are up to. I'm not interested. But if you want him to keep caring about you, you just need to stay the way you are. Because the way you are right now is exactly the person he likes the most. The way I am right now is the person he likes the most? You haven't been here that long, but you're definitely not that hesitant kid I met at the front door anymore. So tell me, how do you really feel about him? Unclear. So, again, that increased. Okay. Via, you there? I should save here just in case. Shin, I'm coming in. Hey, I'm here. Give me a sec. At this hour, what's so urgent? Was he watching porn? Chow? Chow? Oh, this is that stone-paved street from the Rock album cover, right? Yeah, it's Edinburgh's old town, near Princess Street Gardens. I waited at this spot for so long to catch the specific shot. Looks freezing, but that winter market seems lively. Borough Market? Yep, I took this photo right when the bread was coming out of the ovens. It gives it that lived-in feel. Wait, why are you asking all this? Are you planning a trip to the UK? Sort of, but not exactly. You've traveled a lot. Where do you think is the most interesting place? So when are you going? December? January? How long's the stay? Hey, why so aggressive? I just asked you a question. Because I know you wouldn't come all the way to my room just to ask something you could look up online. So if it's not for fun, it's a business trip, right? When you coming back? Wait, don't tell me you came here just to make me take out the trash for you. Okay. Consider this a special tip for being a good roommate. I'll give you a little hint. The fiscal year in the UK starts in April, so we need to head out before then. The company's taking care of the house, the car, and all that. Huh? Why would a business trip need housing? And what does that have to do with the fiscal year? Wait, hold on. You moving to the UK? Bingo. Spot on, Watson. This is what I get for living like a corporate slave. An overseas posting to a chill branch. Better pay, less work. Why do you look so down? You should be glad for me. Tell me you're not kidding. This isn't some prank you just thought of, right? I'm not kidding. I'm relocating to the UK long term. And Kyle and Mick don't know yet? Of course not. I'm planning on telling them after I get there. If I say anything now, everyone will rush to see me off. Then we'll all end up crying. That'd be a bit awkward for me. So don't do anything unnecessary, Via. But what about Carol? You have to tell her, don't you? Don't tell me you're planning to tell Carol at the very last minute, too. Yeah, that's the plan. What's the problem? The very last minute? You're serious? You really don't let things go. When I tell Carol is my call, I don't need you worrying about it. Just keep one thing in mind. Don't do anything unnecessary. That's it, Watson. Any final remarks? Oh, how long will you be gone? 4 or 5 years. Maybe 6 or 7. Depends. I might not come back at all. Meaning you might never have to take out my trash again. Well then. Is this really okay? If he doesn't want things to get awkward and don't tell the others, then why did he make a point of telling me? Welcome. What can I help you with? Shin? Shin? Yo. Looks like the plant shop actually has some downtime for once. At this hour, aren't you supposed to be at work? Correct. But even a corporate slave gets special leave. Or what? Were you hoping me to go back to work? I didn't say that. So heartless. Unlike me, I take time off and come check on how Via's doing at work. Knowing you, I doubt that's the only reason. Oh, you're getting pretty perceptive, Watson. Since you put it that way, I'll give you a cup of coffee. I'll trouble you for a cup of coffee. Anything's fine. Growing up, talks always go better with coffee. Showing up in the middle of my shift and asking for coffee? Yeah, that's so like you. Anything's fine. What would Shin want? If it's Shin, then it has to be. I mean, Shin once said in mixed room. Wait, was it mixed room? No, I thought it was earlier. Fuck, what do you say? Coffee is just a caffeine delivery system, so taste is secondary, I think, or whatever, something along those lines. Here you go, for your coffee. Shin glances at the coffee in the cup, one eyebrow lifting slightly. Actually, what kind of coffee would it be? I don't think it's an espresso. I don't think it's a latte. I feel like once they say it. Espresso latte. Fuck, I'm blanking on the name. Oh? That plain, huh? Huh? Isn't that fine? Coffee's just a vehicle for caffeine. You're the one who said that. Pure black. Pure black espresso. I thought black coffee was the only option. You took long enough that I thought you were crafting some fancy latte or hazelnut blend. I even queued up a perfectly cool rejection line. Never got to use it. You're really unbelievable. Even God must be fed up with that bad habit of yours. Maybe it's time for a change. I'd consider changing if there were any perks. But let me be clear. I don't just mess with anyone for fun. This kind of thing. It depends on the person. Shin leans back against the counter, tilting his head to look at me sideways. That look in his eyes make my palms sweat. I see. Well then, since you've already spent this much effort, I'll drink with a grateful heart. Huh? After taking a sip, Shin looks confused. He shoots me a glance as if demanding an explanation. I turn away to organize the lectures, smiling to myself. Fine, you win this round. I'll admit, you surprised me. How about some coffee? Everyone loves a coffee brew. Whoa. See, even black coffee has a lot of variety. Usually drink instant canned coffee. Flat flavor, no aroma layers. I just switched slowly brewing ground coffee with a paper filter. You said you like herbs such as basil, right? I added a bit of cardamom and cloves powder to the coffee grounds. Looks like it turned out pretty well. Shin sets down his cup and looks at me with genuine interest. When we first met, I honestly thought you might be an airhead who couldn't read the room or keep his mouth shut. But I have to admit, you're surprisingly good at reading people. I'm starting to wonder if any goat man who prefers Americanos is this sharp-tongued. Hard to say. And nitpicky, self-centered, stubborn, and never letting it off the hook with an argument. Fine, yeah. I admit it. Fuck. It might sound like he's full of flaws, but he's actually a pretty decent guy. Anyway, I guess I sort of kind like that guy. That kind of guy. Fuck, I had a stroke reading that, hold on. Fuck. Anyway, I guess I sort of like that kind of guy. The words slip out before I can stop them, but for some reason, I don't feel scared or nervous. When I look up, Shin's staring right at me. Just as I'm about to say something to ease the awkwardness, he cuts me off. Via, how about going to the UK? Huh? The UK? With you? Oh, I thought there would be a CG, I'm not gonna lie. Why is this so sudden? When I brought it up last time, you looked pretty worried, didn't you? I was worried about you, yeah? You let Kyle do all your laundry, Mick handles all your grocery shopping, and you don't even know how to use a microwave. How could anyone trust you to live abroad alone? I just think a lifestyle disaster like you living by yourself, it's just too hard to imagine. Hard to imagine? Then why not see it for yourself? If you're that worried, wouldn't it be better to go together? But why? Don't tell me you're going to ask, why me? That's a pointless question, Via. You know the reason as well as I do. Of course, it's just a proposal. Oh, and if you're worried about the cost of living, I have another plan. Company policy lets me bring a family member. Housing can be reimbursed. There's still time to update the paperwork. I can take care of it for you, free of charge. Okay, stop right there. I'll think about it. Just give me some time. Sure, take your time. Then I'm going back to catch another nap. Good luck at work. The UK, huh? Shin, actually serious about this? Oh. This is interesting. That should be enough rehab for today. 2 more weeks already. Is Shin really not telling Carol? Did he seriously tell only me? Does that mean in his mind I need a break before walking back. Are you even listening? No, this tone is way too hard to read. Should I just ask him directly? Looks like it's about time. Carol, let's keep going. Hey! Hey! Brat! That's 20 laps already! You just grabbed me without saying a word and kept marching on. My legs are practically falling apart. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize at all. Spill it. What's got you so distracted? What? Don't play dumb. You really think I haven't noticed you've been a total ghost all day? Shin said he'd handle it, but I have a feeling Carol won't find out. He's leaving until the very last moment. Even if she doesn't show it, she's definitely going to be sad. Okay. So, are you finally ready to tell me what's up? Shin definitely won't like this, but if I give them both some time to process it, maybe things won't be so tense between them. Carol, didn't Shin ever tell you he is being transferred to the UK? That's pretty much it. Carol? Why isn't Carol saying anything? Please say something. How long are you going to keep listening in? Don't you have anything to add? What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait a minute, that kind of surprised me. What the fuck? Shin? How long? I was just wondering how many more inside information someone's planning to spill. Seems like I didn't even need to remind him not to talk. He wasn't listening to me at all. Crap, I totally forgot Shin said this morning he was coming to check on Carol too. Anyway, Via's telling the truth. I leave February next year. The company's taking care of the housing, the flights, everything. I'll stay for 3 years first, then decide whether to extend or come back. Next time, don't wait so long to tell me stuff like this. Otherwise, I won't even know what to do with your room. Okay, I hear you. And since you're heading abroad anyways, you really should tell. It's getting late. Shin can take me home, Via. You can head back now. Okay. Is Carol mad? What are you standing around for? Then I'll head back first. That's it for now. I can handle the rest. Thanks. Oh, then I'll take the laundry basket downstairs too. Yeah, thanks. That helps a lot. Is it really okay I told Carol like this? Maybe Shin already had his own plans, or some kind of understanding with her. Maybe I just overstepped. No use regretting it now. I already told her. But if she only found out at the very last minute, she'd definitely feel lonely. It's Shin on one side and Carol on the other. No matter what I do, someone's going to be upset. Well, I guess the only problem I have to deal with Shin being mad. Ah! Oh, so you know I'm mad? How smart of you. Here it comes. I knew this would happen. You're here to talk about Carol, right? Good. Since you're so perceptive, I don't even have to point out what you did wrong. With your intelligence, you should understand what I meant by don't do anything unnecessary, right? If I'd known. No, that's not right. Carol deserved to know. I don't know whether I did something unnecessary. I just know that things like this, Carol should be given some time to prepare herself. Whoa. So our little social justice warrior decided to meddle in my business. No matter how close people are, basic respect still matters. Who I tell, who I don't tell. Do I really need you to manage that for me? If I'm that unimportant, then why did you even bother telling me in the first place? There have to be people who care about you, right? Carol, Mick, Kyle, even your don't say that. Even your parents, don't say that. Stop acting so self-righteous in front of me. It's disgusting. Let me tell you why I'd rather not. What? Fuck. I need to calm myself. Oof. Sorry. Okay. Resume. Let me tell you why I'd rather talk to you than anyone else, especially those two people you call my parents. Because they've never cared about me once in their entire lives. Goodbye. Alright, last customer's out. I'm clocking out now. Hold on, Via. Hey, I heard that kid is off today. Here,
take this package to him while you're at it.
Crap. Why has Carol suddenly asked me to bring something to Shin? He was so pissed last time. Is this the worst time to see him?
Why are you just standing there? You're headed to the 3rd floor anyway, aren't you?
No, it's nothing. Yeah, I'm headed back to the 3rd floor.
Yeah, come on. What happened between you two?
Guess you noticed after all. Shin dropped by recently. He was a little... okay, fine. He was actually pissed.
Let me guess. Did you say something like, if your parents were here, they'd want you to do this or that?
Didn't you?
Ugh. That kid might talk a lot of nonsense, but he's not the type to lose his temper for no reason. But you just happen to hit the one nerve that's guaranteed to make him snap.
Family. Huh? Now that I think about it, I barely heard Shin talk about his family. Even when it comes up, he always brushes it off. But I clearly remember his parents helping out when Carol was in the hospital. Is it a different kind of issue?
Shin is my sister's child. He's incredibly smart. Since he was little, he excelled at everything. Schools, hobbies, and dealing with people. As for his personality, let's just say Rome wasn't built in a day. Thea, do you find Shin to be cold-hearted?
Cold-hearted, huh? He looks self-centered at first glance, but I think it's more that he values efficiency and hates getting dragged into messes. He's always saying, I'm not interested, don't ask me, stop bothering me. But once he actually helps, he's seriously committed. Like planning a celebration or playing baseball together.
You've pretty much nailed it. Is he really selfish and uncaring? I think he just doesn't easily show what he's really feeling. That guy hides himself really well. He used to come over all the time when he was a kid. I guess I've watched him grow into the person he is today, bit by bit. His parents... forget it. That's not my place to judge how other people raise their kids.
So, did something happen between Shin and his parents?
You'll have to ask him that yourself. Well, you have a chance to find out right now. This was sent in by his parents. Honestly, I'm surprised too. I didn't think they'd ever send him anything. Kid, you're already the person in this house who knows him best. You're just not as calculating as he is. That's all. But that's exactly your style, isn't it?
Shin, you there? It's been a while. I should save. A knock on the door. There's a faint sound from inside. Looks like Shin is in his room. Is this the fucking CG? Not CG. Yeah, CG. Is this the CG where Shin is getting head from Mick? Even though I have safe mode on. Shin, it's Via. I know you probably don't want to see me right now, so I'm just leaving a package for you here by the door. Be careful not to trip on it later. Hold on. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm overthinking because I've been spoiled on Twitter. Then I'll be heading... Come in. The door's unlocked. Hearing Shin speak to me for the first time in weeks feel a bit surreal. Okay, Mick's not giving him head. That's good. Does Shin ever... Not Shin. Does Mick actually give Shin head in this game? I don't know, if I'm being honest. And I don't really have the patience to look through all this game to see if there is a CG for that. Where did I even see that CG anyway? I saw it on Twitter, but Hey, I'm tripping. For the sake of my sanity, there's no CG of Mick blowing Shin. Okay. It's been a while since I was last in Shin's room. It's still spotless and tidy. The sunlight from the window cuts a sharp white patch across the floor in the bed sheets. It's almost blinding. Shin is lying on the bed, his face hidden behind an open book, completely still. Leave it on the coffee table. Thanks. Okay. I put the package down. Shin doesn't move at all. Even so, I'm quietly relieved that I'm finally inside his room again. Just as I'm about to leave, Shin calls out to me. Did Carol mention what it was? I don't remember ordering anything recently. This one? Carol said it's from your parents. She doesn't know what's inside either. Shin noticeably jolts. He looks genuinely surprised. He slides the book down a bit, looking at me with eyes full of suspicion. From them? Yeah. Let me see. Shin gets up from the bed and walks straight toward me, reaching for the package. Right then, Carol's words ring in my ears. Shin, wait. Hey, what are you doing? Give it to me. On an impulse, I snatch the package off the coffee table, leaving Shin's hand grasping at thin air. Ooh, is Via about to do some kind of exchange with Shin? I shouldn't be predicting shit. I should just let things play out. I'm sorry. Please just hear me out first. I'm begging you. It's my fault. I shouldn't have assumed things for you when I didn't understand anything. I ended up making you uncomfortable. I'm really sorry. But I really do care about you, Shin. Even if you always call me nosy, laugh at me, or push me around, I still can't leave you alone. I lower my raised arm and let the package back on the table. I just don't want to be shut out by the people I care about. And that's the same for you, isn't it, Shin? So I hope that one day, you'll feel like sharing what's actually on your mind with me. That's all. So annoying. When did you get so good with words? You're seriously getting on my nerves. Go ahead. Look all you want. Shin opens a small box, carefully wrapped in wax paper. Following the crackle of plastic, his eyes widen for a second, then his brows furrow into a deep frown. It's a CD? A music album? It's ancient. It feels like it's from ages ago. This is a commemorative album by a band I love. It's from maybe 10 or 20 years ago. Their lyrics are pretty explicit. Most of it is about sex. About sex, your parents. My home is basically a prison built by intellectual elites. Since I was a kid, I was punished for anything less than a perfect score. I was punished if I didn't greet an elder, and I was punished if I didn't place in the top 3 in any talent competition. It didn't even stop in high school. I spent the first half of my life living in an environment like that. This is the first time Shin has actually talked about himself. There's a weakness in his voice I've never heard before. That sounds terrifying. Shin, did you ever try to... Of course I tried to talk to them, but what's the point? That's just how people are. There's no room for different sets of values in one person. I've lost count of how many times I tried to talk to them. I can't convince them, and they'll never convince me either. I keep all my secrets from them, including my sexuality. I never said a word. I thought as long as we stayed out of each other's way, we could coexist peacefully. Until the day they threw away this album, threw away the last bit of my free will. That was the moment I lost my final reason to stay in that prison. And after I've been away from home for this long, what does it even mean to send this now? He runs his hands through his hair in frustration, as if the package in the box is an unsolvable riddle. Threw it away? Then this is... Who knows where they even dug it up from. This band broke up 5 years ago after the lead singer died. I had no idea you could even find this kind of stuff on the market anymore. There's emotion in Shin's eyes as he looks. The album are too complex to read. He reaches out and brushes his finger over the scratched surface of the case, his lips trembling slightly. They're always doing things nobody asked for. After saying that, Shin falls silent. I stay by his side for a long time, until he finally speaks again. Alright, I'm okay now. I seriously don't get the point of doing this now is. I think it's probably because they've realized something. I can say for sure that such an impressive way of raising a child is wrong. Whether it's for their own redemption or just a way to lie to themselves, at least they're finally doing something. It looks like they're trying to make up for their past mistakes. Whatever. They can do whatever they want. Shin sounds noticeably calmer than earlier. Right now, I have much more important things to worry about than them. What? Why are you staring at me like that? Nothing. I'm going to the restroom. Hey, what's with you? Is there something on my face or what? Answer me before you go. Shin. Excuse me. Okay. I realize we don't really see Mick in his sprite form when we serve him the coffee. And then the fire. Looks like Shin hasn't told anyone but Carol about being sent abroad. Is it really okay that we skip the whole farewell thing? Even if he's not into the idea, I still really wish he'd tell everyone himself. Huh? What's that weird smell? It feels like it's coming from Carol's house. Is that Bernie? Did someone overcook their late night snack or something? Okay. We've read this part. I wonder what happens to Mick and Shin in this one. It's been different each time, so... No, I can't. Mick, listen to me. There isn't much time. I'm going to find Shin. You get out first. It's the fire truck. The firefighters should be arriving. I need you to tell them that Shin and I are still inside. Go now! Okay. Shin, I have to hurry. Yeah. The third floor. Even the stairwell, it's filled with smoke. Oh my god. And it doesn't help that Shin's window is bolted shut. It's too smoky. There's no way I can make it to the fourth floor. Okay, sorry, I was reading a text. Shin, are you inside? Go now! Why isn't there any response? Damn it, forget it! The room is dimly lit, and the air feels heavy and stale. I'm still wondering why Shin, who's usually so private, left his door unlocked. Then I spot him on the bed. Shin is still in his usual dress shirt, his tie tossed aside, sleeping like he's dead to the world. I don't think that's Shin saying that. Who is it? Just feels... Huh? Via? Why do you smell so bad? Did you have BBQ? Or BBQ for dinner or something? Barbecue. I should have said that. Snap out of it, Shin. The fire has already reached the third floor. What fire? The lower floors are on fire. It's almost burning up to here. I shake Shin's shoulders anxiously, but he looks like he couldn't care less. Huh, you're messing with me, right? I'll check it out. He just stands up, brushes off his pants, and starts heading for the door. I have no choice but to rush forward and block him with my body. Hey, what are you doing? You can't go out. It's smoke outside. The smoke is too thick. If you open that door now, it's going to rush in. Oh, how terrifying. So what's outside then? Fresh air? His voice still carries that usual indifferent tone, but it's the final straw for my sanity. What the hell is wrong with you? Shin is obviously startled. His casual expression freezes on his face. Wait, seriously? You mean it? I don't bother explaining. I grab Shin's bed sheets and quickly stuff them into the door gap to stop the smoke from pouring in. I just came home for a nap, and I wake up to you telling me the second floor is on fire? This is just too... I stare at Shin. I just think it's another strange prank. Sorry. Shin, maybe stop being so serious. You sound like you're giving your last words or something. Mika's already gone to inform the firefighters. We should be able to get out in a bit. As I speak, I reach for the window intending to throw it open. It's welded shut. Huh? I give the window a heavy shove, but no matter how much I push or pull, the thick glass of the floor-to-ceiling window doesn't budge an inch. What is going on? Can't be helped. You know how noisy the birds and kids in this neighborhood are. Besides, I don't want to go out into the balcony, so I just had the whole thing sealed with tempered glass. So we really can't get out. Looks like all we can do is wait here for the firefighters. Shin looks at the door, then at me, tilting his head back as he lets out a long breath. When I first woke up and saw you, I honestly thought you finally lost your patience and decided to sneak in for a late night raid. How can you even joke about that at a time like this? If you hadn't happened to leave your door unlocked today, I don't even know what I've done. I didn't expect you to come up for me. You could have escaped first. Are you kidding me? How could I possibly leave Shin behind? I try to calm my racing heart and look at Shin straight in the eyes. Even if I had to break down the door, I still would have come for you. Excuse me. Thanks. We're sitting by the window, shoulder to shoulder. After calming down, the emotional confession from moments ago makes the air feel a bit awkward. I stare at Shin's profile, watching the dim moonlight trace the outline of his horns, and I find myself dazed for a moment. Even after going through so much together, sometimes I don't know how many secrets this guy keeps buried inside. Shin, I wonder what's going on in his head right now. If you have something to say, just say it, Via. Huh? No, it's nothing. Do I really seem like I don't know you? Your expression is so obvious. You might as well have it written all over your face. Anyway, whether we make it out alive is still a toss-up, so we might as well spend the time talking. So, are you going to tell me what's bothering you? I'm assuming this is something that we don't have to... The choices don't matter since it's gonna pop up back anyway, so... Sure. Don't you feel scared at all in a situation like this? Scared? You mean scared of death? To some extent, I guess. But death is something that comes when it comes. Shin lets out a small laugh, his voice cold and bitter. Everyone lives in their own little world. If my world only consists of me, then does it really matter when or how I leave? It shouldn't make a difference if I'm not in anyone else's world, right? What if I told you that it does make a difference to me? I fix my eyes on Shin. He looks away, clearly feeling a bit self-conscious under my gaze. You used to, you used to say that everyone faces death, and that it's only natural to leave this world alone. But what if I told you that you're already part of my world, Shin? If it were just me here, I probably wouldn't be thinking much of anything. But you're here today. Shin's voice grows quieter, as if he's whispering a secret that shouldn't be heard. I guess it's why I'm feeling a bit restless. There's something I've always cared about. Why didn't you tell everyone about the overseas assignment? It's just too much. It would have been a total mess, making everyone asking a million questions and crying their eyes out. Why can't I just pack my bags and get on the plane by myself? Shin, are you actually just bad at saying goodbye? Huh? Are you worried that if Kyle or Mick start crying, you won't be able to help yourself? And that's enough. That's enough. You look like you're about to start writing a whole script. You already took it upon yourself to tell Carol, so just drop it, okay? I'll leave on my own. That's enough. Then what about us? I know it's a weird time to ask this, but how do you see the relationship between us, Shin? I didn't expect you to bring that up at a moment like this. Well, we don't know if we're getting out of here, so it's not that weird to ask. I have so many questions, but right now, I just want to clear up the things I'm unsure about. Even though we're in an emergency, I'm actually more nervous about Shin's answer than whether or not we'll be rescued. It's not that I don't want to answer. I just can't. Not now. Can't? Why not? I don't want to fall into one of those if only I'd known cliches, where both sides talk about how things used to be, regretting all the back and forth and the games we played, only to finally, realize it's just some trashy soap opera. Just imagining that scene makes me cringe. Worrying about that even now. That is so typical of you. I don't consider myself a romantic. I'm not exactly capable of saying sweet, moving things. But I'll make you a promise. If we make it out of here, I'll tell you that. Shin stops talking and turns his head to look out the window, just as I'm about to press him for an answer. Shin! Via! Kyle! Thank God, Shin, You morons! When were you waiting on the balcony? I thought you moved, so I ran from the first floor to the fourth, through the fire and then back down. Are you trying to get me burned alive? We didn't mean to. All right, no time to argue. Save it for outside. Move! Gonna try the balcony door. Oh. So, I thought I could go take care of other things instead of staying here. Come on, Shin. Don't say that. Exactly. You need to get checked out properly. We inhaled so much smoke back there. You could barely even stand on your own once we got outside. Yeah. Thanks for the heartfelt reminder. Hey, you lucky survivors. You're looking pretty good. How did the checkups go? The doctor says it's just acute smoke inhalation. He should be discharged by tomorrow at the earliest. Great. Now I have to take leave from work. 2 days pay gone.
Kid, how much do you even make in a year? Don't be such a cheapskate.
Okay, got it. So, did the investigation turn up anything? The initial guess is an electrical fire. As for the starting fort, it was a carbon fiber space unit. Yeah. Too many. There's no Alex here today.
Anyway, it is what it is. I'm just glad everyone's safe. I'll let the insurance company handle the rest. Also, I have an announcement to make. Since everyone is here, I'll just get straight to the point. I'm closing.
No! Oh my god! That makes me. Oh my god. I'm attached to Carol's house. I didn't even realize.
I'm closing down Carol's house.
Closing down? Can I ask why? Is business that bad? Or did the neighbors complain? Or.
None of that. I just feel like it's time to retire. Since everything burned out anyway, I'll take it as a turning point.
Wait. Does that mean we have to move out? If the place is being turned into something else.
Move out? No need. I'm only closing the plant shop downstairs.
So it really is closing.
Alright, quit looking like it's the end of the world. I'm not dead, for crying out loud. I'm just giving up the shop.
Which means it's gone. When I come back, what will Carol's house be like?
Just an ordinary apartment. You will see it when you return.
What? Return? What are you talking about? Hey, Shin! You're hiding something from us, aren't you? So this moment finally came.
You want to tell them yourself, or should I do it for you?
Fine, I'll say it myself. If I could stay here, feeling this breeze forever, who would have thought there'd be such a great garden right behind the hospital building? After all that, I really hope Kyle actually got it. Actually, I'm gonna save, because, I don't know. I mean, please. He kept insisting he wasn't even crying while sobbing, and then he tried to hug me without even wiping his nose. I really hope if I do come back, we don't have to go through that again. I seriously can't take it. Shin tilts his head back, staring up at the leaves. As the shadows of swaying branches dance across his face, the tension in his eyes finally softens. We're still at the last heart. The flight next month, huh? You don't want Carol's house to close down, do you? Shin closed his eyes and sighed deeply. I don't remember how old I was, but I was really young when I first ran off to Carol's house. That day, my dad tore up my comics. Back then, I didn't even know Carol was my relative. I only knew she sent my dad away and let me play in the tool room all afternoon. Before I left, she gave me a small potted plant. It was basil. Speaking of this, Shin lets out a smile I haven't seen in a long time. Every time I smell basil, I still remember everything about that day. It's pretty crazy. I started dropping by Carol's house from time to time ever since. I think maybe closing the shop is Carol's way of giving you a proper send-off. She knows how much those memories mean to you. And they're her memories too. Carol's memories. She knows that one day, Carol's house has to come to an end, but you keep moving forward. If I were her, I wouldn't want you to hesitate on other choices, just because of this place either. Shin doesn't say a word, but I can hear his heavy breathing. After a long pause, he sits up and breaks the silence. Anyway, let's stop talking about ancient history. It's useless to overthink it. What about you? Have you thought about your next move? Since Shin mentioned he's going to the UK, I've replayed this question in my head 1,000 times. And now I have to make my choice. Shin, do you remember the promise you made back in the fire? Of course, I have a very good memory. I need to know. Were you serious when I asked when you asked if I wanted to go to the UK with you? You caught me off guard when you brought it up out of nowhere earlier. Moving somewhere that far away, to a completely unfamiliar place. Were you really serious? I need an answer from you. Shin turned to face me. The sunlight reflected off his glasses, making it impossible to see his expression. But his voice, I heard it loud and clear. I was too reckless before, and I'm sorry. I'm happy when I'm with you, and I want us to be more than just this. Via, I want you to come to the UK with me. Time seems to freeze between us. I don't answer right away. After a few seconds of silence, Shin speaks up first, seemingly to break the awkward tension. But if you'd mind becoming a house husband, we can discuss the salary first. Okay, I'll go with you. The rest of Shin's word gets stuck in his throat. My answer clearly isn't what he expected. His eyes widen in shock. You'll really come with me? Why? You said people are lonely because everyone lives in their own world. But after everything we've been through together, how could these moments ever be split into separate pieces again? I can't experience everything you've been through, and I might not understand all of it. Even so, I want to share your world with me. Because you're already a part of mine. I want to be with you. This is terrifying. Huh? Since when did you get so smooth with your words? I I mean it, okay? He starts to laugh. It's a relaxed, effortless laugh that comes straight from the heart. Then he shifts back slightly, strengthens his posture, and reaches out his hand. Looks like even in the UK, we'll still be roommates, just sharing the same room this time. As for our life ahead, I'm in your hands now. Is this good enough? Let's create some distance, so we can all fit in the frame. There we go. Can you hear me? Mick? Kyle? Can you see us clearly? I can see you. It's so beautiful over there. How about Kyle? Can he see us too? Yeah, looks like the internet in the UK is pretty good. On a beautiful sunny weekend, we schedule a video call with Mick and Kyle. We usually just text, so this is a rare chance to video chat, and they can catch a glimpse of the scenery in the UK. Oh, right. Mick, didn't you mention in the group chat that one of your coworkers was being weird? Well... You guys aren't going to believe this, but Mick's changing jobs. Kyle, it's not even confirmed yet. I just handed in my resignation. You're changing jobs? I never expect Mick to change jobs. Something serious must have happened. Oh, that does sound interesting. Shin wasn't all that interested in the video call at first, but this news definitely gets his attention. It's not even that interesting. It's just the follow-up to that person I mentioned in the group chat. Exactly! It's that weird coworker of his, the one who keeps taking credits during meetings. He stole one of Mick's old drawings, tweaked it with AI, and tried to pass it off as his own. He got caught red-handed, but still acted innocent, and their boss totally took his side. Yeah, I couldn't stand it, so I quit. Sometimes I wonder if I was being too impulsive. But even if you were being impulsive, it doesn't change the fact that he uses your work. Looks like Mick is finally starting to set some boundaries. In the past, he definitely would have just sucked it up and stayed quiet. Shit. Did I miss something? Never mind. I've applied and interviewed at a few places recently, but I'm still waiting to hear back. Mick's voice sounds a bit uneasy, ending with a small, helpless laugh. Mick, it's not an easy thing to do what you did. I'm sure there's a company out there that will recognize how great you are. Thanks, Via. Enough about me. Kyle, you say something too. My life's pretty standard, but that's a good thing for the fire department. Oh, we just got some new recruits. One of the girls is a total 10. I think I actually have a shot this time. Pass on that kind of update. Why? Isn't there anything else that would actually make people happy to hear? Fine. I've been learning some new recipes lately. Kira loved them, so I'll make sure you guys try some when you get back. Now that's more like it. Perfect. We're planning to come back when Shin's on vacation in July. We'll definitely look forward to your new dish, Kyle. Seriously? You're coming back in July? Yeah. Tell Carol for us. Shin, important things like that, you should say yourself. The sound of their laughter spills from the phone. After I finish nagging Shin, something crosses my mind, and I decide to ask. By the way, has anyone moved into Carol's house yet? It feels like a waste to leave my room and Shin's just sitting there empty. Of course! You think Carol would just let a room go to waste? She rented yours out a few days ago, but I think she's keeping Shin's room exactly the way it was. Well, looks like we still have a place to crash when we get back. The new tenant, have you seen what he looks like? I haven't. I'm on duty at the time. What about you, Mick? Me neither. Nah, that's fine. We'll know once he moves in a few days later. Shit. We'll make friends with the new guy first and introduce you later. And Via, you seriously need a vacation. Babysitting Shin all day must be a total drain. That's funny. Actually, I consider Shin's office hours my break time, so I've been visiting museums and botanical gardens. Oh. He's been staying late at the office a lot recently, which gives me even more time to myself at night. Should I take that to mean you think your job has been a bit too easy lately, right? I didn't say that. I have my own things to do. Hey, Shin, watch your hands! I brush his hand off, give him a sharp look, and turn back to Mick and Kyle on screen. Kyle, Mick, let's wrap this up for now. I'll message you guys later with the details of our trip back in July. Got it. Go do your thing. I'm headed to bed soon anyway. Same here. I still need to shower. Oh, right. Carol said if you're coming back, she needs you to bring some stuff. She wants these souvenirs. When was the last time I saved? I'll save anyway. Didn't really expect it to rain. Only the opening of the paper bag gets wet, so it's not too bad. That's good. The damage isn't too bad. But I believe if we take a taxi straight home, there won't be any damage at all. Fuck, excuse me. Looking at Shin, dripping wet, but smiling brightly, I feel a sudden chill run down my spine. I can't help but look away, feeling guilty as hell. My bad. I had no idea it was going to rain. It's not that far anyway, so it's basically just a nice little stroll in the rain, right? Here, your book. I dried it off for you. Thank God the pages didn't get soaked. Oh, thanks. Rainwater drips from the tips of Shin's hair. Even though he's a total mess, he still looks as good as the lead actor in some TV drama range scene. Shin, maybe you should take a shower first so you don't catch a cold. Maybe you should worry about yourself first. You look like a drowned rat. Following Shin's remark, I finally noticed that my back is completely soaked from trying to protect the groceries from the back home. On the way home, the wet fabric and fur cling to me, tracing every curve of my body. You're right. I'm soaked like this. I should go change it later. After changing into dry clothes, I listen to the sound of the shower running as I start prepping dinner. But just as I begin to chop the potatoes, I suddenly feel a pair of hands wrap around my waist from behind. I don't even have to think to know who those hands belong to. Shin, can you let go for a second? Out of the corner of my eye, I catch a glimpse of a shirtless Shin, fresh out of the shower. His fur is still damp and radiating heat. Whoa. This is one of those rare shirtless scenes, right? Or shirtless sprites. We don't really see any of the shirtless sprites, actually. I don't even remember if we saw Kyle shirtless sprite. And by sprite, I mean, like, half body up. Is this one of, is this also one of your once-in-a-lifetime requests? I'm holding a knife. It's dangerous. I don't want you to get hurt. Besides, you know exactly what I used that request for. That was the request? What the fuck? Wait, no, something different. Okay, it's coming back to me. It's different. It's different. It's a different thing. No strings attached. Okay, yeah. Yeah. You promise. And then they're doing something. What are they doing? I don't know. And so, life with Shin in the UK isn't just about looking after each other. We've become increasingly indulgent in satisfying our desires. We're no longer just passers-by in each other's lives. We've truly stepped into We've truly stepped into one another's worlds. In this world, we simply belong to each other. Oh, I want you a world for you too in England. Okay. Okay. That was an interesting route, I must say. Let me check the CG. There's still a lot of CGs we haven't unlocked. Or, okay. I'm pretty sure these hard CGs are fucking spicy CGs. I'm pretty sure this one... Okay, yeah, it's definitely spicy. Because that one's Kyle's cock when we watch him masturbate, and this one's via in the shower. But still CGs we haven't... I'm curious about what it could be. I might record something trying to see if I can romance everyone equally, maybe. I don't know. That might be a little difficult though. Anyways, Shin's route. Shin is such a complex character that I don't even know what to say about him. Even though Shin's route, personally, even though Shin's route, it wasn't my favorite. Like, Mick will always be my favorite, even though I didn't really like this scene with Mick. Even though his route is not one of my favorites, I think it's probably one of the better written routes, actually. It's kind of ironic to say that, even though I didn't really like Shin's route that much, but his writing makes a whole lot more sense once you actually play the game, kinda. Cause what separates Shin's route compared to Mick and Kyle's is that we're actually like kind of trying to romance Mick and Kyle in its respective routes. The Kyle especially, and Mick, he's learning to love people as well. Love people? I don't know. Fuck, my brain's just all fucking tired today. But with Shin's route, it didn't really feel like the romance type of visual novel. It was more of a intimate friendship. I don't want to say intimate friendship because I know they fuck multiple times in this game. I don't want to say friends with benefits because I think limiting the romance to Shin's character, the lack of romance to Shin's character, I should say, that would only prove Shin's point of how he's viewed when he was growing up, or how others view him. He's like a certain kind of representation of gifted kids who happen to not get burnt out but are still in the system of the capitalist world, where, of course, dare I say, I headcanon him as autistic. Dare I say. And I don't want people coming at me saying, well, you only view Shin as autistic because of his lack of emotions, and boiling down his character to just having a lack of emotions is kind of the point. It's the antithesis of Shin's character in my head. So even though it wasn't really a romance, he even says house husband. Like, I get it. They're in love, and this is just a reminder that just love, there's different kinds of love languages where what kind of examples would I even do? Shit. Fuck, I'm trying to think what happens in these routes. Cause like, is it okay? Yeah, it's true that there's different love languages, but there's different ways. How should I say it? Different ways of presenting love. Is that the same thing? I feel like it's the same, but it's different at the same time. Fuck. Kyle. Like, fuck. I could totally see, like, Kyle expressing his love by, like, sharing food. Nick expressing love through his art. Kyle expresses love with food and being straightforward. He's like, fucking, I don't know. Let me just look it up. Hold on, let me just quickly look up the languages, the love languages, because I think Shin's love language is supposed to be like quality time. I was like, what is it? The 5 love languages? Is that the 5? Let's see. Words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, receiving gifts, and physical touch. Okay. Shit, my bad. Which of these love languages best fit these characters? I'm gonna end with Shin because this is his episode, but I'm gonna do Mick first because I started with Mick. Okay. I think Via. How would Via show? Actually, Via would show his love through acts of service and physical touch. Those are his 2 love languages. Mick, I would say words of affirmation Nick would be receiving the words of affirmation. I guess Via could be words of affirmation since we're the MC and he's always comforting the three. As for Mick, I think it would be quality time. Quality time and maybe acts of service as well. Because I don't know, he's always helping with he always wants to help. Kyle, he also wants to help always. I think his would be acts of service and physical touch is how he wants to show love. Now Shen, definitely not words of affirmation because he's not like that with his personality, but his would definitely be quality time and receiving gifts. I think I'm using these right. Anyways, I'm not gonna lie, this fire scene, I kind of felt a bit scared actually. I was about to cry. I was like, what if something bad really does happen? And then they started playing the happy soundtrack. I was like, okay, they're just doing this shit now. But me personally, I know they love each other. Not personally, but I know objectively that they love each other in this read because yeah, it's a romance game. But in writing, and personally to me, it feels a lot like friends with benefits. I don't even want to say friends with benefits. There's like in between friends with benefits and like being an actual couple. It's like shit, like they feel right between, like if love was a spectrum. Love is a spectrum, but if these characters were on a line, I think it would be all the way to the left. Mick and Via, where I think they're just boyfriends in their epilogue, and then Shin and Via in the middle, where they love each other and they fuck like the friends with benefits, but also maybe they are boyfriends. I'm pretty sure. Which all the way to the right is getting married, and sorry, I'm just rambling about shit at this point. Fuck, maybe once I gather my thoughts, when I'm done pondering, like not when I'm thinking spontaneous at the moment, but when I take a while to like think back on this game, I'll do something proper or I'll probably write something proper in the description or something. But again, there's still a lot of CGs that I missed. I've gotten most of these. I'm pretty sure once I go back, I'll have all of the spicy CGs. But other than that, and I still have a lot of achievements to this game too. So I'm quite curious how I'll have to do this. Again, I don't know if I want to record trying to redo all this for the achievements, but yeah, I hope maybe this is the final part. I'm not sure. Anyways, if you've actually listened to my rambling, wow. I don't know if I said anything weird. I'm pretty sure I did, or if you understood anything of the tangents I just said. Thank you. Weirdly, thank you. Maybe. But I should get going now. Again, if you've watched this far, thanks for watching, and have a good night, because it's night for me. Thanks.